So you're thinking about going solar in Australia, but you're wondering which inverter you can actually trust. Well, today we're going to break down one of the biggest names in the business, SMA. This is your go-to buyer's guide, and it's all based on what's happening right now in the Australian market. But before we dive in, let me ask you something. When you picture a solar system, what do you see? It's probably the panels on the roof, right? But the real work, the actual thinking, that happens somewhere else. So any idea what the brain of your whole solar system really is? Yep, it's the inverter. It's this quiet, unassuming box that does all the heavy lifting. It takes the DC power from your panels and turns it into the AC power your house actually runs on. Honestly, choosing the right one is absolutely crucial. Get this part wrong and nothing else matters. Okay, so let's get into it. SMA. You hear this name thrown around all the time when people talk about quality, and for good reason. They're famous for that top-notch German engineering, but maybe even more important, these things are specifically built to survive the crazy climate we've got here in Australia. So why do so many installers and homeowners really swear by SMA? Well, it pretty much comes down to this. You're not just buying a piece of equipment, you're buying a reputation for rock-solid reliability and fantastic performance. They're made to handle our scorching summers, and, big bonus, there's great local support. That's a huge deal for peace of mind. Now, SMA isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. Think of them like a car brand. They've got different models for different needs. So let's meet the three main players in the family, and you can figure out which one is the right fit for you. First up, we've got the classic, the Sunny Boy. This is SMA's bread and butter for most residential homes. If you're looking at a standard rooftop solar setup, chances are this is the one you'll be looking at. It's really the workhorse of the family. Okay, but what if your home is a bit bigger? Or maybe you're looking at a commercial building. That's where the Sunny Trip Power comes in. Just like the name sounds, this is a more powerful three-phase inverter. It's the heavy lifter for sure. And finally, we have the specialist, the Sunny Island. This is for all you folks who dream of total energy independence. It's a battery inverter designed so you can go completely off-grid or just have a super reliable battery backup for when the power goes out. All right, so let's just quickly put that all together. You've got the Sunny Boy for most homes. It's super quiet and efficient. Then you've got the Tri-Power when you need to step up the power for bigger jobs. And the Sunny Island, well, that's your ticket to the off-grid life with batteries. See? It's a pretty clear lineup. Okay, we've met the family. But what really makes an SMA inverter stand out from the crowd? What's the technical advantage? This is where we get into the nitty-gritty stuff, the performance and durability that you're actually paying for. First, let's talk about a huge number, efficiency. Some of these models, like the Tri-Power, hit over 98% efficiency. Now, what does that actually mean? It means that almost every single drop of sunlight your panels capture gets turned into usable electricity. You're wasting next to nothing. Next up, toughness. And you know how important this is in Australia. These inverters are rated to work from a freezing -25 degrees all the way up to a blistering 60 degrees Celsius. So from the coldest winter morning to the most brutal summer heat wave, this thing is built to just keep on working. And here's one that homeowners absolutely love. The noise. Or the lack of it. Because of a clever fanless design, the Sunny Boy runs at less than 25 decibels. That's basically silent. We're talking library quiet. No annoying humming sound outside your bedroom window. And of course, in this day and age, everything's got to be smart, right? SMA's monitoring is excellent. You get an app that lets you see exactly what your system is doing in real time. You can track your production, check on the system's health, all from your phone. It puts you in complete control. All right, let's get to the question that's probably on everyone's mind. All this German engineering and performance sounds great, but what's it going to cost me? Let's take a look at the kind of prices you can expect to see down here in Australia. So if you look at the numbers here, a really popular model like the 5-kilowatt Sunny Boy is going to set you back around $1,750. Now, if you're going for batteries with the Sunny Island, you're looking at over $4,000. And for those big, beefy Tri-Power models, the price can climb up towards $4,600. So to kind of sum it all up, you're generally looking at a price range somewhere between, say, $1,300 and $4,500 Aussie dollars just for the inverter itself. This definitely puts SMA squarely in the premium category. There's no doubt about it. So after all that, the performance, the features, the price, we come to the final question. Is an SMA inverter actually worth the money for your project? Let's weigh the pros and cons to figure it out. On the plus side, it's pretty clear. You're getting amazing efficiency, a design that's built like a tank for our climate, really great smart features, and a whole range of products to choose from. But the downsides? Well, the big one is the price. They can also be a little heavier than some others. And listen, this is not a DIY project. You absolutely have to get a pro to install. When you boil it all down, it really comes back to this one simple idea. If you're the kind of person who wants to set it and forget it, to buy something you can really rely on for performance and support for years to come, then SMA is without a doubt a brand you can trust. And that really leaves us with the final question, the one that only you can answer. You're not just buying a piece of hardware here. You're investing in the heart of your home's energy system for the next 10, 15 years or more. So you have to ask yourself, is that proven reliability worth paying a premium for your own peace of mind?